something you'll never
Tim.
see on our podcast, our legs. So instead we get a peek at Starship's legs.
Oh, those are Starship's legs. Okay.
Yeah, check this out, guys.
What am I looking at here?
So
Yeah, it doesn't.
So here's what we're looking at. Let me maybe back up. There's another photo that might tell it a little bit better. We'll look at this
I
one
feel like
first.
it doesn't really have legs. It
rusty.
has feet.
So you'll see. It's really cool. So we're looking up right now. The picture that I'm showing in the video. So
This
if you're
is an
listening,
upskirt
sorry,
shot.
yeah, basically, literally an upskirt shot of Starship. Elon was basically just underneath serial number 3 while it's on the new test stand, and it's still kind of getting its last. This was a couple days ago, getting a few last minute tweaks and things like that. But the cool thing is he took another picture directly underneath it. So this is now looking straight up. Where this big thing, this big giant like rusty thing in the middle, where that is, that's where the Raptors will be mounted up to, the three Raptors. But these things along the perimeter here, I don't know if you guys can see 4 of them in there. There's 6 in total, but those are actually the landing legs. And
Those little square
things
stuck to the side.
Check this out. So
That's it.
So
Or
get this.
Is there more to it?
There's more to it, because look at this. Kimmy Tavel already made us an animation of how this works. Check this out.
Shut up.
Look at that.
Seriously?
Yep. And these are still just kind of temporary. Elon's not loving this because they're not very wide. And he said the next generation ones will like self-level and stuff. So, I was like, yes. Oh, because where was this? Elon said that he said it's very close, nice work. Those are version 0.9 legs. So major upgrades coming. Need wider span, longer stroke, and ability to auto level for uneven ground or leaning into high winds. And I said, yes, auto leveling, because that's something that people ask about all the time. Like, what if there's a boulder, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera,
Oh, yeah, landing on the moon, landing on Mars.
Exactly. Like, so having auto leveling legs is awesome. That's huge.
Neptune has really high winds.
So does Uranus.
So I said, I asked, well,
It's never going to stop being funny. It's just not.
and I just basically said that's going to be key for other bodies. Well, series number 4, we'll probably use these for now. Good enough for these controlled environments. And Elon had a very nice, succinct answer. Yeah. But yeah, great job, Kimmy. Sorry, I said Kimmy Tavel. It's Talviti. I'm one of those people, I don't know how to, I can't read, and once it's in my head is how it is. I just thought it was Kimmy Tavel, so I'm an idiot. Yeah, Kimmy Talviti. I've seen his name 1,000 times, and that's how I decided to say it.
It's very cool.
But yeah, awesome job just nailing a render out that quick. How cool is that? So yeah. We should probably describe it for those listening. Basically, the legs are there's 6 legs, and they're pretty short. They're sticking up into kind of the lower like ring section of kind of where the Raptors are inside. They're sticking up in there, and then they fold out basically to 180 degrees and lock up against the outer perimeter of the ring. And then because they're angled a little bit, they do stick out slightly beyond the perimeter of the Starship diameter, but only slightly, like 9.1 meters or something, or 9.2 meters of diameter. But and then they have this little shock absorber, and it's pretty cool. It's honestly really cool. Yeah.
Neat.
But
Has that ever? Well, I guess besides what SpaceX already done, no one else is landing rockets. So I was gonna say, is this like, has anyone ever done that design before? But I guess the answer is no.
If I may suggest, Tim, seriously, I would love to see this video. Is a video comparing all the different landing legs from like Blue Origin, Falcon 9, Starship, like just the
DCX
various
even?
designs and ways that they're solving that problem. I think that's interesting.
That's a really good, thank you. That's a great video idea. There you go. I would love that. That would be a pretty easy one. Finally, I keep always saying I'm just gonna do an easy video quick, and
You'll
then
find a way to make it 2 hours long.
I get into the actual like
The
individual
alloys of
physics
the metal
of
and the pressure of each. Yeah.
We have a good question in Discord. Let's see. Dakota was asking, how are they going to clear the engines? So you can see at least when there's 3 of them, it doesn't matter. When there's just the 3 inner Raptor engines as they currently are, it won't matter. They can clear it no problem. Later versions, when they have the vacuum Raptors, they're going to have to change that design. It won't clear the big vacuum nozzle bells. So for now, I think this is just a simple fancier thing that they had on Star Hopper, because Star Hopper was literally just like those posts, like just steel tubes. And this is definitely a fancier version of that. So yeah, I think once there's more than 3 Raptors in there, we'll start seeing things change.
So go ahead, Ben.
Has anyone ever tried the bell nozzle, kind of like those camping cups that like collapse and then they go and pop out?
Yes.
Yeah? That seems like it would be a neat way to save space, assuming you need to do that.
Yeah, there. And to be able to do both sea level and vacuum.
Let me show you guys something.
Smart. Well, actually, so I was about to ask a sort of similar question, but not really.
Well, you're describing basically the engine that's in the Delta IV, the upper stage for the Delta IV. It's the RL-10B2, and it's pretty much the most efficient rocket engine because it has this extending bell nozzle.
Yeah.
And so the idea is it's not necessarily so they can use this at sea level and then have an bell extension, for vacuum. It basically is all for vacuum only. But the idea is, and this would be imagine this math. If the longer this bell extension is, the more efficient your engine is, right? But obviously bell extensions weigh a lot. But not only do bell extensions weigh a lot, but think about the inner stage, right? So if you had a bell extension that was this long, let's pretend the whole engine is like, let's say it's 5 meters long, something stupid long, right? And you had 5 meters of an inner stage on the actual rocket. That's basically the difference. Is like, is it heavier to have, is it higher performing to have a taller inner stage that can fit just that normal engine? Or is it more efficient to have a smaller inner stage and crunch that engine down in half like this? That's the engineering trade-off.
Right.
Because, all they're doing is saving space and adding complexity, really. But still really cool. And that will be
look at that.
On Starship or on
that
on
took me
SLS.
no energy at all, and I just came up with the best designed rocket engine ever. You're welcome.
Oh, Ben. Hey, thanks for checking us out, guys. I hope you enjoyed this clip from our podcast.
We do a weekly show here on YouTube, so make sure to subscribe to Our Ludicrous Future, where we discuss all the things that are going to make our future totally ludicrous.
You can join us here on YouTube or at any of your favorite podcast places. Plus, if you want to get some behind-the-scenes stuff and join a cool community, you can help support the channel at patreon.com. Thanks a lot.
Thanks, guys.